Hey guys, I'm going to be making it's a really fun game. It's going to teach you how to make it. You need a pencil, paper, scissors. That is all you need, nothing else. Oh, and you need fingers too. So if you don't have any fingers, then you can't do this. Let's get started. So the first thing we need is a sheet of paper. Now you have to cut a perfect square. And you might be thinking, how do you make a perfect square? How do you make a perfect square? Take one corner, you fold it. Okay, so what I did was I basically just folded it like that. And I just folded it like that. Now there's this part, right? This is where our scissors comes in. We take our scissors and we just cut that off. Right there. Just cut it off. You might be thinking, how does this make a perfect square? That's half of a diamond, right? Well then, that's half of the square. See? Except it's just slanted, so you need another slant like that. No, wait. Like that. Wait. I think it's like that. I don't really know. Anyways. I don't know how it makes it like this, but it does. So that's all I'm worried about. So I'm just going to flatten this. It's pretty flat. It still has a line right there. That's okay. That's perfectly fine. You're going to fold this in half. Doesn't matter which way. Just fold it in half. Okay. So I folded it in half this way. Now I'm going to unfold it, and I'm going to turn it, and I'm going to fold it this way. There's already a line there, if you can see that. I'm going to fold it the other way across. Just a second, I'll show you. You might want something hard to do this on, but I'm going to just do this on the table. You see, I've folded it both ways, so it has that cross. Now, you see that I'm going to take this one and I'm just going to put that into the middle. And I'm going to do that with all of them, like that, and then flatten it down. I'll show you when I'm done. I'm almost done. Okay, so I folded all corners in, and it looks like this. Now we're going to flip it to the flat side, and we're just going to do the same thing that we just did, except look, and it's an X. Since it's an X, we're just going to take this, and we're going to fold it in until it crosses. This might be a little tricky at first, but after you've done it a couple times, it will become really easy and fast. I am still kind of slow at doing it because I knew how to do it great for a long time, and then for a long time I forgot how to do it, and I just remembered how. So it might look a little crappy, but that's okay. Now, we have this. Now we're going to flip it around to the other side, and look. We're just going to fold that in half, and then fold it in half, like that. And now it's folded in half. I'm just going to stick my fingers in there. Put that on my face. And it's formed its shape. Ta-da! Here you go. 1, 2. It's a really fun game when it has all the words on it. You can just do it when it's already like this and it's like that and flat. Alright, so this is where my pencil comes in. I'm gonna get a book. Alright, so this is where my pencil is. I got a mini little table because I'm doing this on my couch, so it's a little. So anyways, put it flat onto your table, side where you put your fingers in right there. Put it flat, that side facing up. Take your pencil and write blue on one of the corners and green, yellow, and just any color you want. I do blue, green, yellow, and brown. So that's just what I do. Blue, okay, so that's all you really needed to do. All my words, all my things. But inside of there, there's going to be numbers. And then when I go like that and do it the other way, there's also going to be numbers. So flatten it down like this. So it's like this, right? It's your other side with no words. Each of these, I'm going to write 1 to 8 in order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and there we go. All your numbers. Just make sure as you turn it, you have to turn it when you draw your numbers. Inside of those numbers, we're gonna draw things that you have to do. Just write anything that you like, okay? And then you have to ask the person, what's my favorite song? Or what's my favorite food if it says food? Does that make sense? I hope it does. Anyways, so I'm just gonna draw a line down the middle because you have to do it on both sides. I'm gonna draw a line right down the middle and do one question here and one question here, all the way around. The first question will be, what's my favorite food? So you just write food. Is that easy to understand? I think it is. Okay. Food. Now the next thing I'm going to do is animal. That's easy. Animal? I think that's how you spell animal. It's a long word. And now, since we've written on both sides of it, we just fold that down. Draw the line down the middle like we did with the last one. Write a different question. Like, what's my favorite music? Or something like that, okay? M-U-C-I-S? Music? No, backwards. Music. Music. That means I need to switch the S and the C. Just a second. I'm going to redo that. How about, what's your favorite friend? So you just write friend. I don't really know how to spell these words. I'm just making them up. Like going like that, and then they just pop into my head. And I can see it written there. No! I just spell it out as I go. That sounds like friend. Oh well. Draw a line down the middle and just write on both sides of it. I'm just gonna write place. That's much easier than place is. We have done places, music, friend. I missed the R in friend. Dang. Okay, food and animal. 3 more things. Just 3 more. Movie. Yes. So just draw pictures, write the words. It's okay. Movie is spelled M-O-V-I-E. Movie. Colors. What's my favorite color? So next I'm gonna write dessert. Dessert. If you unfold all of these numbers, all of the questions, right? Of course, right. Flip it around and go into our finger pose. So you get some wood to pick. What are your colors? When they say it, then you do the words like if it's green, you go G-R-E-E N. And then the numbers in there, pick a number. If they picked 4, because it was in that little thing, then you would do it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you would say, pick another number. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pick another number. That number that they choose 8. So you open that fold 7, 8, and you just open that one, and the one that's on the 8 side, this one, you have to answer. This one's dessert. So I would say, what's my favorite dessert? And they would have to answer right, or I get to go again. Pick a color. Blue. B-L-U-E. Pick a number. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5. Who's my favorite singer? Okay, this is where my pencil comes in. 1 minute, I need a sharpener.